just about. So they're guessing gonna go live for us any second, and then we're gonna off we go. Hopefully, anyway. Waiting. I actually didn't get a proper answer whether or not you're gonna do knife round first or not. Yeah, they're knife rounding apparently.
Alright.
So they're doing a knife round first. Probably. Nah, this doesn't seem to be a knife round. It seems just that the loser team picks the first start. Oh no. Alright, we see two people pushing up long. Two long hut.
Oh.
T's pushing hard in on long hut immediately.
Yeah, Mystic actually gets a team kill down, losing 3.3k. They're gonna do a really heavy push on long here. We're gonna go across the crossover and take control on the A site here as they spot one in an element. Gonna take him down as well. Last player.
It's on CT spawn. And that's all they wrote.
Yeah.
That's a fairly quick push to be fair. I didn't expect them to come in this fast. I expect them to linger a bit, feel the waters, especially after losing the first map. It seems like they wanted to have a good go.
Yeah, and as we see in the chat, the Glock is really strong when it comes to close play.
Yeah, this is true,
It's just too much to handle at some point, as CTs can't buy it.
We got a lag here now.
Yeah.
We definitely did.
Yeah, I was thinking it was my connection first, but the stream is running.
Yeah, the stream is running. Oh, the same thing happened. Oh, there we go. But they must have paused after a round then, I reckon.
Yeah, must be
paused. We don't get that. There are two people down by the dark hut again. One seat in the middle and one pushing upper dock. And one on CV. But I don't really see what the terrorist wants to do here in the start. I can see that they're probing a bit. Now they're pushing long. And we have Mystic standing up on A site waiting for them. See if we can get anything done with this P2000. I kinda doubt it.
I doubt it too. He's gonna get the first kill.
But
there is another player actually hiding on site here. He's gonna peek it, get the first player. He's gonna get the second one, yes it is.
And then Synth now is up to 1-on-1. Tor against Synth.
Now the bomb isn't planted, so we should just stay defensive or passive at least, and don't get out-peeked, as we see there.
Yeah. See him now, trying to get a better angle. I can see him trying to go towards long here. See if he can get a weapon, see if he can actually do some magic. And Thor will probably push towards CV.
Now, the first shot really counts there, as it predicts him going long. Oh, that's a decoy. He's gonna move in closer. It's gonna take him off guard.
What a headshot. That's a monster headshot from Synth.
Yeah, as well as he gets a pretty decent gun, the P90.
But I'm surprised that he actually pulled that off with that gun. I mean, that gun is pretty weak right now, and still he managed to pull that off.
Yeah.
And now suddenly we see Synth pulling on level because he did 3 kills single-handedly. Good entry kill from Mystic, actually making that possible, but still.
And as we see, one of the CT players are gonna get kicked.
That was probably what happened with why we got to pause earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing he will be right back in shortly. And he got an AWP kill back on long.
Now, AWP this early, and he doesn't have any money. If he actually dies now, they're gonna be in a bit of money problems next round.
Yeah, and you can see them pushing towards long again.
Yeah, they're gonna try to lock on long again.
Yeah, well, when he has the AWP there, not surprised.
He's just gonna get hunted down and loses his AWP now. Winning a ramp. Oh, Lancer with a huge no-scope there onto Drawson. Seriously, he's gonna try to jump and get a planner, and he is. Now, it's...
Yeah, they got around. I mean, it's not end of the world because they actually did get around, but still.
Yeah, and as you see in the money, the CTs have like unbalanced economy right now, and if you see on the T side, they all have some they have money enough. You know.
We still see this up at 10k, so I mean, if one dies now, they could still have a guy dropping for the next round.
Exactly.
If they don't buy everything, so Drolson will probably need a drop next round if they lose it. They probably need 1 eco next round. But then you see since buying that up again. He must have because he's out of money. So now the CT's got 2 orbs. One on long and one on in the center.
It looks like it's gonna
It's a
be
bit of a weird
pushed,
choice to
though.
be fair.
Yeah, here we go. He inside.
And B's
Flush,
pushing
did
in.
see his head, and it's gonna take him down. One close window. Synth is gonna take him down right away. Now it's all about the after plans, and looks like flushes are going in from every kind of side. Synth
Good
gets-
little entry from Synth there.
Yeah.
Nice all down to Mystic and Volson. Mystic left.
Mystic
3 and
with
1.
the ult. Well, he caught himself in a bad position there with the ult.
Yeah, I don't think it was a good idea for 2 orbs in that position. They should have just made
yeah.
it all go center, and then they would be much better off. Now suddenly no one has money and need a double eco for 2 of the players. And the terrorists have everything.
Yeah, terrorists does have money for a few more rounds. Flash is going into B. They are going to push it. Shower is going to peek one off guard. There's one close though. Is going to be able to kill him. Yes, it is. One close longhouse as well. As they do have control over the B side.
Oh, that's
Quite an
all
easy round. And I'm surprised the CTs didn't get 1 kill.
Well, with only USPs, I know how they pushed. How they pushed in. Actually, trying to die like that. I'm not shocked, but then again, I'm wondering a bit what their plan is now, because they got the first eco. Well, in the eco, they got the first round there, and then they got another round, and then suddenly collapsed again when they did their weird choices.
Yeah.
As you see, they push in on B again.
See the
went
B
down.
pushed, and they went back. Yeah.
And now you see them pushing catwalk with Drolson top. Drolson getting 1.
It's gonna go a bit backstab. It's gonna pick up a weapon though, which is gonna come in handy.
Will they save it?
Now he is a bit aggressive out on short, and as you see, he got killed.
Since trying to get that open now, didn't work.
Maybe it's gonna get
Serious.
the second frag though, and looks like this round is gonna go to the T side as we see Sirius all alone with his AK and 47 health, and T waiting for him behind the stairs.
I wouldn't have pushed down. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a bad choice to
The
be fair.
CTs were kind of more aggressive than needed in that situation. He had his teammate in CT, he heard them on shore, but still the CT player on shore already was just continuing to push it.
Well, let's see. They're pushing it hard. They're going for fast B rush here now. Let's see if we can get some entries.
They're playing solo B here, so back of side.
Yeah.
One of the players
Sirius is on the
totally
spot.
white.
Ah, he got killed.
Yeah, they got one window
Synth is
though.
just outside now.
It's gonna be
With
really hard to
open
retake this one.
Everyone in the city side is blinded. I don't see how they can realistically do this unless they get very good. Very good at
So you gotta be able to take each angle here, and they do push in well wide, but gonna get picked
Yeah.
off. Like,
And now they need another eco.
like the flashes they did right there, I didn't see all of them make any sense because it just looks like they were just throwing them over just to try to get him white.
Yeah. There was no coordination in the flashes. They threw him in and then everyone would push from the same angle as well.
Yeah.
Result was that they didn't actually get anywhere in a hurry. And now seems like the CTs are stacking the B side.
Yeah, they are gonna.
While the
protect
terrorists
side.
are looking for where the CTs
Now,
are.
Lamper is gonna get the first killer. Is he gonna get the second kill now? Mystic is gonna take him down right after.
Mystic gets a weapon.
And now they've pushed tunnels. The T's really need to push A side hard because they know that they got CTs has control of tunnels. The only thing the T's have left now is the upper mid and of course T spawn and towards long.
Yeah. T's had a golden opportunity for push and get free win around there, but now. Well, I guess it's still an eco round. There's still only one guy with a weapon.
Yeah.
Skunker with the Colt. And then now it seems like Lowbirds is going to push center. Getting the first kill.
Yeah.
And well, they're already up on the A side.
Yeah, they're
Why did
opening
it-
the A side. Missy, it's gonna come from behind though. Pick the short guy. But Benny picks him down from short. Only one CT player remaining. With his P2000, or is that a P250?
That's a P250.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, P250 is a bit rough against that.
Looks
And
like
it seems like, yeah, the terrorists is going the B side now. They had the A side, and now they're suddenly running B instead. Oh.
it
Trying
seems
to be
like
too
he
smart for
knows
Anchor.
that. Oh,
Whether he knows or not, whether he just were looking for a gun is.
yeah.
I mean, it's a bit weird call from a terrorist. Why do you have the A side?
Yeah,
and then
you have
know
to
B
control
against-
why do that. But, you know, it's their call. If they think it's the better choice, like, you just need to do it then.
Yeah. Oh, Misty gets a huge entry kill up in the hut, which makes them pull back. What is the English name of that little dark A?
Lois? Or?
No, on the A-long. Dark cave from
Oh,
T-side.
the longhouse? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say
That
longhouse or house. Anything. It's okay, I guess. Seems like Benny is on 14 HP and is gonna trying to do some damage onto short.
Since gets another or frag in.
There's one close up middle, but they do have control over middle here.
It seems like the terrorists are trying to push into the B side, the two that's left at least. But it seems like CTs have a fairly decent control and now have at least an idea where they are.
Yeah, and
Maybe getting to lower health there as well.
right now the T's are just, by the looks of it, trying to split and pick and see where they can get an opening to something. And they've done that for 2 rounds now.
Just how long? I mean, it's just a matter of time until gun terrorists starts figuring it out, and then they start deploying accordingly. But the best option for them right now would probably be to push along when Mystic is all alone, and Skunker would have to spend a fair bit of time getting up catwalk again and back onto A site in order to stop him. But it's maybe with low hit points and it's showered in their case, so I'm guessing they're just going to save it out because there's 5 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, and they are gonna save an open an AK, and
They got a healthy amount of cash as well, don't they? Yeah, they do. They got a healthy amount of cash.
yeah,
I mean, if terrorists win this round, if Lowbirds win this round here, they are set. And they got 2 extra rounds for free.
now the cities
1
does
extra
seem,
round, yeah, they have some cash.
they have some cash, yeah, and the cities does seem to have a bit more control over every angle in sight right now.
Yeah. There's a double nade in the longhouse. Basically killed one guy off. Maybe did with a huge upshot.
It looks like they are gonna push B here.
Fragging is on the B side.
Now he's doing the mistake
it's
of
on the
going
B
really
side.
close now, but it is.
That spent too much time. They spent far too much time getting into that B side there.
Yeah, they were really slow onto B, and I think Mystic is gonna pick up the last kill needed. Yeah, and
That was a quick rotate from
that was a
counter
really
as
quick.
well though.
Yeah, really quick rotate, and the T's just didn't seem to to get into B site quickly enough. As you saw, one playing behind big box, and nobody could catch him as he were pretty open.
And they seem to be triple nading the longhouse again. And it's 3 people,
gonna do a huge amount of
4
damage.
terrorists that long. A lot of flash peek that long.
One jump pit.
First getting your first frag since retaliating. And a huge frag on Mystic right there. But then
Rolson
Rolson steps
getting
it
the
up.
second kill.
Rolson getting a double frag there. That was an important one.
Yeah.
Rolson have to not come across. And now the terrorists have to retreat because they got that site locked down.
Now the only thing is there are 2 players alive. They know they're 2 players or at least 1 player. Synth does though just look on B side, even though probably a bit of mid control would help them right now. As you see, they do push towards middle, and here comes the Molotov. They're gonna take a huge amount of burn damage. They know the last player is on B ramp. Maybe it's gonna get the first kill. Just one more CT.
Maybe. And Sirius steps up.
Sirius does save the CTs around. Now, when they're going, just pulling back from long, it's really important to have some sort of mid control just to know what they are up to. And having the B control just sitting there wouldn't have helped as much as it doesn't need to be much, just a bit mid control, you know. But
And now it seems like Sirius is going to contending against 4 terrorists doing a slow push in on the B side. Let's see if actually something will happen there now. They're all standing in a high dock, pushing out, smoking. Sirius.
Serious. It's going to take
Sirius
one
got
with
one.
him
There
to
you
the
go.
death. Comes the bush. Looks like they are going to get control over B site.
This time is a better option, but Skunk is already in dock. So if they get fuzzed out now they're going to struggle.
Now
Yeah,
here they
Terry's got this
do.
easy.
CTs does this probably at ridiculous or trying to do something. They go on one after one without flashes, without nades, you know.
The key for that one was that Skunky got killed by Fuzz in high dock. If Skunk had gotten Fuzz, then suddenly it would be a completely different picture, because then Skunky could easily start picking off from high dock, whereas the 3 people on the outside of the doors can actually start harassing. Result now was that because they only had one angle of attack, then terrorists could focus down everyone, and they knew that Fuzz already had the high docks, and they knew no one would come from there. But let's see. Seems like you're going to stack the A site. Mystic in middle. Mystic going alone B. Sirius is going into middle now. It seems to figure something out.
We're going to push into B side here.
Full
One
rush
playing
on B
window.
side.
He's going to
Okay.
miss the first up shot, which is really important here. He's still going to stay window though. Then he picks him up, and they're going to take over the B control here. And we will have to see if the CTs can do a bit more of a good retake on B side, as they've had problems with it.
See where we're getting now. Skunk is just standing outside the door by the crates. See if he can get anything done.
Now,
And seems like pause. Seems like someone got.
yeah, they paused the game.
Yeah. So, what do you think? What do you think? Who's gonna take it home after the half?
I think the T's have done a really good job right now. They know where the CTs are really weak, but right now we're starting again. And are we? Did they pause it
Yes,
again?
another pause. Yeah. Seems like
Yeah.
another.
Yeah, the T's have, like, they've struggled to find the places where the CTs are weak, but right now it's starting to get to them. But also, you see, when they find the weak points, the CTs get really strong on the weak points and just destroy their opportunities to do something over and over again.
What seems to be the problem for the CTs is their retakes. CTs have to be. What seems quite clear to me is that the CTs have going more on individual skill and huge plays from individual players instead of actually a lot of teamwork and a lot of to make the team work. They just make the individual player work instead.
Yeah.
Because you've seen some huge plays netting them rounds, such as Synthex going for the huge USP round in the second round, and now it's 8 rounds of terrorists. I mean, ideally the counter-terrorists need 2 more rounds to actually have a decent shot of taking the second half, but
Yeah, and let's
another
see.
big push. Only 2 people this time though. I see it's like Mystic. They want to trick Mystic into thinking it's a lot of people and make him over-rotate. And then
Yeah.
Sirius gets in the face of 2 people
Now,
using that battle.
looks like they are going to commit a bit towards the A side, as they do have 2 outside tunnels and Fuzzy pushing a bit on mid. Now they are going to try an A split,
Seems like it.
and Lancer is going to meet on Skanka on top of the box, but it's going to take him down.
It's all up to Mystic.
Now there's only 4 T's for some reason there.
Yeah, that's probably the pause we had earlier, but maybe
Yeah.
disconnecting. Mystic getting 2 frags.
They are gonna might do a bit of retake here. We will have to see if Mystic can pull this off. So you have 1 in pit and 1 right below him.
It's gonna be a huge task to get that done. Needed that frag. If he had gotten that frag close, then he probably could have gotten it.
Yeah.
That's as it is.
Looks like all of the players have some problem with the easy anti-cheat.
Yeah, seems to be.
I don't know if it's the client and is it unstable or is it the
No, the easy anti-cheat is alright. I think maybe it's be easy anti-cheat connection to the LAN. I'm not
yeah,
sure. Whatever
the
reason.
LAN connection seems to be a bit unstable at some points.
We all see them can be well and far behind. Everyone is taking it really slow because both teams seem to have one play without money.
Yeah.
Although you see Moby here with an AWP, he disconnected earlier, and here we have another pause again.
Another pause.
This may be the start. Yeah, I believe this pause is because of the start of the. This is the last round in the first half, so they may have paused the start of the second round.
Yeah.
Just to sort their issues out. Do you think that Gods Among Men can actually come back from this, or do you think this is over? Do you think the Lowbirds will take this map?
As I said earlier in the game, that DDoS 2 is quite random at some points. Now, the individual skill might be able to help them at some points, but it all depends on how the team chemistry is on the CT side.
Yeah.
So
yes, that is really crucial. One important point here is the fact that Moby and Ben and G just recently entered the team after Kurtoy and Duncan make it to this event.
yes.
And as such, Lowbirds is a bit low on team chemistry probably, but they have some very skilled players in those two players. Moby and Ben G probably being one of the two better players in Norway at the moment.
I agree with that.
But also, I've been hugely impressed with Synth the Mystic, which have had these huge cheat accusations coming on them, and they're stepping up so well on actual events, actually doing the job when it counts.
Yeah.
Which must be a huge boost to their confidence.
So right now the CTs does seem to have a bit of momentum from the last half, as they did get a lot of rounds in a row.
Yeah.
It all depends on how they can do in team chemistry.
They got a huge frag here in dark.
Now they are gonna. There's a lot of them in middle. Looks like they are gonna commit to mid to B here. Are gonna pick the CT guy off. One more middle. Really close. Do have
Shard
control
on B
over
against
side.
2 people. No, where is Shard? Shard is on higher dark against 2 people now.
Now we'll see
how
if
they
he
hold
can get the first frag. He might be able to catch this off, as it is a 1 versus 1. Is he gonna be able to get the second frag? No. The Glock is really strong there.
Yeah, that Glock saved the day.
Now,
I'm happy you have the reason for the pause the last time. Maybe timing out again.
Yeah.
But hopefully we don't get too many more of those issues during the rest of the game. It's not exactly beneficial for the players to actually have people timing out all the time.
Yeah.
You don't feel that confident though.
No. It looks like there are going to be 3 on long on
I
the CT side.
I think Gods Among Men are very wary about any sudden pushes that the counter-terrorists can do here.
Yeah,
I think they're waiting for any push that
as
they
you
come.
see now, as they push long, Gralsum is going to try to see if the A side is clear. Then he would be able to call his teammate here. The Skanker is going to be able to land the beat kill.
Oh, there's a huge headshot from huge shot from Fizz and Lanto there.
And now, as you
Dortmund.
see, Skanker is pushing B now. He needs to call to his teammate that he does have B control and they need to rotate as quickly as possible. And
Serious with the block in the center.
looks like a huge headshot there coming from Sirius onto short there through the door.
And now suddenly it's 3-on-1, and it seems like the terrorists have this one in the bag again.
Yeah. Seems like the individual skill of the teams does seem to help them a bit here. And,
yeah, I mean they are very individually strong players. I do think they need to work a bit on their teamwork and they actually put some effort into their retakes and stuff like that. But when they get the site down, or when they actually get some good entries, they steamroll anyone on the site because they out-aim almost anyone, which is quite a feat in the Norwegian scene, which generally have had some very, very strong aimers in the past.
Yeah.
I mean, Norwegian Counter-Strike has never been strong on the teamwork, it has been strong on individual skill. So that's how I feel it's been for years.
Yeah, I've felt the same way. And
So Let's see. Now is the first. Is the weapon round now? Is now yet another gun round? Eco round. Six on Moby has gotten himself a Max 7. Series
we're gonna push
down
into B site as you see here.
Yeah, they pushed in.
And then they do have B control now.
Skunky going out on the slope. And there's two terrorists down the middle. They're going to dark instead. And Mystic stops them cold. And then suddenly, yeah, that was that.
I don't even know what happened there, if it was a miscommunication, but going towards middle there, probably not the best thing they could have done.
I mean, they got sandwiched from all angles there. There was one standing left behind in upper middle. There's one standing in low dark, and there was one standing in B slope. So wherever the CTs went there, they were actually cut off from anything. So at this point in time, that was pretty much the best they could do.
No, serious. It's going to be taken down at long here, and if we go to draw some real quick, it might be able to meet someone in tunnels.
Safe draw some.
Nah, he went out.
Fuzz is still on catwalk.
Looks like they are gonna commit to the A site.
Yeah. Synth getting one huge shot down. Fuzzy is on long now.
Fuzzy gonna
Fuzz
take
getting
him down.
Synth down.
So 1 versus 2, and Fuzzy does have control over the bomb.
Fuzz has no idea where they are though. Fuzz thinks they're... Now he has a vague idea, but he thinks they're coming down A hut.
Now, I think he kind of wasted his nade there, as he might have just thrown it for a random reason.
Huge first shot.
Yeah, huge first shot, and it's a 1 versus 1. And Drossum is on 33 HP though, and
I'm a bit baffled by the fact that Drossum does a big thing, but I'm a bit baffled by the fact that they actually didn't push him together. They went one by one. If they pushed him together, they would have guaranteed the win. Suddenly, they made it possible that Lowbirds could take it back.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of situations where the player goes 1 by 1 in, and it doesn't seem to have any communication towards going in together, and just trying to get him as a group instead of 1 by 1.
Yeah, now we see a full A long rush, while 2 CTs have stacked the catwalk. And Skunky gets 2 big headshots in high dark.
And it looks like the CTs are going to commit to the B site though, even though he is alone there.
Yeah, I mean, was Skunky doing that? Basically getting those 2 frags. But then that made the CTs think that everyone was on B site, while in reality everyone was on A site, and then Lowbirds can completely tricked. But he was after all an eco round for Lowbirds, so Lowbirds just had to take what they can, and now Shab will go for exit frags to see if he can get a weapon.
Yeah, and let's hope it does, because the money is... It's kind of in the middle for the CTs right now.
They have lost 4 rounds in a row now.
Yeah.
So they will get a healthy amount of money. Yeah, as you see, Shad has 6,000 there.
Now the T's does have climbed up to get some rounds now.
Yeah, T's have gotten all the rounds in the terrorist side.
Yeah.
So they really starting to get momentum. But now Lowbirds also had a lot of money, so they could buy everything they needed to actually rebuff T's attack. But now you see another pause again. And here we see Benergy and Fuzz, they're focusing on the B side, while the 3 others are focusing on the A side. I'm suspecting they will try to push 2 towards long and 1 towards catwalk. But what I've seen a lot of professional teams do lately is that all 3 push A long first, and then 2 then go backwards. So while 1 stands in the pit on long A. What that gives them is the better stability for an early rush out long A, while still the terrorists cannot get up a catwalk quick enough for them to actually take advantage of everyone being on long A in the early parts of the rounds.
Yeah.
You saw the terrorists do that to great effect in the first half when they actually got a couple of rounds, but
yeah, and so far it seems like the T's does know the weakness of the CTs, and they kind of read them really good. And as we see, there's gonna be a short push ahead though. The CTs does have stacked A here. Are gonna get the first kill. 1 more or short.
Shall getting 3 there.
He's getting 3 there, yeah, but is he gonna be able to take the 3rd one? But it seems like they're gonna go a bit back.
Yeah, they have to go back there because now they know that the catwalk is stacked.
Yeah.
So the terrorists have to push back, but
now Skankia has had some success on B lately, so we're gonna have to see.
Oh, but not a huge 5%. Let's see if we can follow him more. Suddenly it's 2 on 2, and
they did see them go towards lowest.
there's only one guy, so they are not sure. You see Fuzz is still standing centre.
Yeah.
If I was up Fuzz, I would have pushed immediately up to B, because something is up.
Right now they need B control over the bomb sites as they...
Yeah, Fuzz gave that away big time. It's nice. Fuzz against since already with three frags this round, basically made.
He is on 13 HP and with an ult, but so if Fuzzy does seem to catch him off guard here, and only one bullet needed, he's gonna be able to kill him.
Yeah, but also they've been planting in really good position, so it's really hard for Fuzz to actually get at him. But well done with Fuzz there in the end and getting the round, getting the defuse and getting the round. Yeah. And that was important for the counter-terrorists.
And especially when the T does dance around the box, that can be really irritating, and it just irritates your brain, and you just become more and more unfocused on what you need to do. So I think it was really well played by Fuzzy there, even though he might have had some B control.
Yeah, I mean,
he
saved the round in the end, but in all fairness, it shouldn't be his round to save. He should have had full control from a lot earlier than what he had.
Yeah.
Well, you see them. It seems like the terrorists doing a standard 2 people into high dark and then 3 people in center towards A to see if they can poke out an opening. If they get entry frag, they push for it and they push for it hard. If they don't get an entry frag, they're not really sure what they want to do. No, and the CTs have started to stack 2 people at catwalk instead of
coming to short now.
Yeah, and they got 2 people at short.
They got 2 people, yeah. Now the flash is coming in. I don't know if they want to go back, but it looks like they're gonna push it. And if those nades hits perfectly, it's gonna take him down. But no, Moby is gonna be able to pick one out. As they know there's still someone really close to the A bomb area, but one is gonna push up B ramp here, as his teammates is not able to cover him.
Dies. The last one is Moby out long. So now we got.
Now Moby has had some great op shots this round onto the T's. Oh,
and Moby saves around.
He just got out of the scope when the Skanker was peeking, so it might have gone a bit wrong there, but he managed to kill him in the end.
And this is the last round that the terrorists can lose before they have to do any round, I think. No, they have one more. They did actually buy it. So they have one more round in them before they actually have to do an eco.
Yeah, the CTs just seem to have forced all the money they have.
Yeah, they lost all the... I mean, they didn't get much money for winning the round. And they lost all the players yet again.
CTs are gonna have be under a lockdown. And,
yeah, that was a monster round. It was an eco round from terrorists after all, so.
Yeah.
And now it's 13 rounds to CTs. Key question now, can terrorists actually take the couple of rounds? If terrorists get a couple of rounds now and get momentum back on their side, they got the map. But if CTs getting this round now, terrorists are really going to struggle.
Yeah.
Out this map, then I need a third map, I think, to take it. It's important to note, even though the terrorists come from Gods Among Men comes from the winner's bracket, there is no advantage for winning the bracket here. Whoever wins this best of 3 wins the event, regardless of what previous results was.
Yeah, and looks like the CTs does have seemed to be putting a more control on the sides and angles, a bit more control over everything basically. They've gotten some team chemistry, landing the shots, as we see here Moby taking the shot onto Mystic.
Yeah, it seems like they found a lot better routine with Moby controlling the long with the AWP. They have a bit better control on the A side. That seemed to be the issue they had in the early parts of the game, was that the CTs weren't able to hold the A side at all. The Gods Among Men could just run up there at will and then do what they wanted with them. And now suddenly Gods Among Men have no idea what they actually have to do. They don't really know what to do in order to take the rounds back.
Yeah, they were having a really hard time reading what the CTs does every round. And the CTs does have everything under lockdown so far.
I'm not sure what terrorists can do to come back from this.
No, and it's way too late. They don't have rounds to experiment where they are weak anymore.
No, they need the next round. They have to win the next round.
They need to win the rest, basically.
Well, they can go into overtime, I guess, but still, they need the rounds. They need to actually start putting kills on the board. But the last 3 rounds now, they have just been cleaned out. I mean, it's even was an eco round, getting mauled like out into the B site like that. It's still demoralising. Still not much you can do about it. But now see full buy up from Gods Among Men. Let's see what they can do.
Looks like
Doing their standard split, I disagree with this now. I think they should do all to one side. This standard split.
They should commit all or nothing to something.
Yeah. Now this split has stopped working for a while.
Now they are gonna
see now
something to the A side here. Skanky is gonna land the first kill on long here, and but there is another player impaired, so they need to take him down before they can continue towards pushing here.
Now they have Sharin close. I mean, Skunk is pretty locked down. He can't really move anywhere.
Yeah.
He
doesn't know where the enemy is.
There we go.
And he's taking the angle, getting the kill on him.
Now you have 3 people.
The T's does seem to be a bit confused here about what to do, where to go. CTs are not really giving them an opening besides the middle here.
But that middle is not really an opening because Moby is there with AWP and he's been huge on his AWP shot.
Drolson with a huge shot onto Moby in CT. Drolson is going to come in from the window. Is going to spot the second player here, and it's a 1
and now
versus
it's Noob
1.
versus Shad. Sorry, Noob versus Shad. Synth versus Shad. If Synth gets this, they suddenly have a real chance, but Synth should really change his weapon.
No, he didn't seem to pick up the AK there, which was quite surprising. He's missing the AWP shots as well.
He has 2 easy AWP shots. No, well, not easy. His 2 AWP shots he should have hit, and he should have changed weapon there.
Yeah.
Give him a lot better stance. But still, I mean, they have done a fairly remarkable job. It's 15 to 10. You may see a third map there. I'm not sure what the third map actually is, but
yeah. So Lowbirds are probably gonna win this, and we're going into the third map then. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. I mean, Gods Among Men won the first map, but then you see a huge AWP shot from Sin, taking Fuzz out early, which is important, I think, because Fuzz is the one that normally holds the spot. So now you see Benergy in the mid corner.
Now they're committing everyone towards B, but they are gonna get flashed and just pull a bit back, which is something you should not do when they have an AWPer, because that gives him a second chance to peek one out.
Yeah. Now you see suddenly Synth and Mystic versus Shad, Moby and Thor. And you see it's all going into the upper dark, see if you can get something from behind.
Oh, huge shot there from Mystic though.
But then Thor came from behind and now suddenly Synth have to contest with people from 2 angles, which is really, really difficult. And there we go.
Yeah.
That's round. We're going to go into the third map. I'm unsure what the third map's going to be. I guess we're going to find out soon.
Yeah, we'll find out soon. And
I guess it's time for a short break for us and see if we can come back soon.
Yeah. As we see here, there's 10. It's going to be 1-1 now, and the third map now the winner will win. That's how it works.
Yeah, the winner of this map will win the entire event.
Yeah. And what's the prize pot on so far?
I have no idea. I should really have researched this before.
Yeah.
It was kind of a spur of the moment thing. Been a while since I casted anything, so
it was kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they will take a short break or if they will continue right away. We're gonna stay on the server to know and see if we can get in some contact with some admins.
I'm asking one of the players now, see if you can get a response. See if there's any.